When someone becomes wealthy, one of the most sought-after purchases is a vacation home, somewhere to relax in private. One of the locations that the rich flock to in the United States is Lake Tahoe. A recent purchaser is Facebook co-creator Mark Zuckerberg. Today, we're going to see two properties that he purchased for millions of dollars. We'll look into the amazing features and see why he wanted those homes. We'll then see other famous neighbors and why one property is a piece of film history. We will then examine Zuckerberg's Hawaii properties and then the controversies around them. So, let's get started! Lake Tahoe. In 2019, Mark Zuckerberg purchased not one, but two adjacent properties in Lake Tahoe. This area is on the state line that separates Nevada and California. For one property, Carousel State, it's a turtle-style house built during the 1930s. The other property, and the larger of the two, is Brushwood State. It dates back to the 1920s. They both also come with guest houses for those looking to stay over, which is pretty much anybody. Altogether, Zuckerberg spent $59 million acquiring both places. With his net worth of nearly $99 billion, Zuckerberg has more than enough cash to create a lakeside house of his and his family's dreams. The reason for the double purchase was due to privacy concerns. It's an aspect that has played a big role in the types of properties Zuckerberg has purchased in the past. According to reports, Zuckerberg even made the real estate agent sign a confidentiality agreement, as well as remove all photos of the properties from their website. Lake Tahoe drew attention due to the massive mansion hitting the market in 2017. Called Crystal Point, this spectacular home was being sold for $75 million. Yeah, there you get some attention, making it one of the most expensive houses in the US. Firstly, let's take an in-depth look at Zuckerberg's Carousel State. Carousel State. In 2017, the property was placed on the market with an asking price of $29.5 million. The property comes with 3.5 acres of space and around 200 feet of lakefront privacy. The property contains a main building and a guest or caretaker's house. The guest house has 3 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. It also has a separate 2-car garage. The guest house will likely be used by bodyguards that protect Zuckerberg's family at all times. What a life! The main building has 8 bedrooms and 9.5 bathrooms. The house is built with high ceilings to make it as open as possible. It also has a 2-car garage. The properties are separated into 3 living quarters, yet they are connected by breezeways that are all under the same roof. The carousel also comes with a marina-style pier and 2 buoys. The pier can fit yachts of up to 50 feet in size. There is also a stone barbecue within a patio to take in the stunning lakeside views. One of the big selling points for Zuckerberg is the vast amount of trees, creating natural privacy for the family. Zuckerberg reportedly paid $22 million on the Carousel State. Brushwood State. In 2017, the Brushwood State also found its way onto the market, with an asking price of a huge $45 million. The bigger of the two, it should be if it costs that much. The property comes with 6.2 acres and 400 feet of private waterfront. It was originally built for the American author Stuart Edward White. In recent years, Brushwood hosted the annual Oscar de la Renta fashion show. The property comes with 3 buildings altogether. Firstly, the main building with 6,954 square feet. The guest homes have 2,526 and 1,531 square feet, respectively. The main building has 6 bedrooms, 5 full bathrooms, and 2 half bathrooms. On top of this, it comes with a garage with a space for at least 3 vehicles. The outside contains a slate patio with a special barbecue area with built-in wood fire gas-fired hot seer, along with a landscape alarm. There is a hot tub to take in the scenery and watery comfort. Inside, there's even a wine room. The largest guest house comes with 2 bedrooms and 2.5 bathrooms, which is where Zuckerberg's team of 16 bodyguards will likely be based at. Brushwood also features a backup generator with 800 amperes. The generator can be used for extra entertaining needs, as well as if the house loses power for whatever reason. Just like Carousel, Brushwood has its own private pier, with a boat hoist and 2 buoys. Zuckerberg reportedly splashed $37 million on the property, saving himself $8 million from the original asking price. The Godfather's second house. Film fans out there might recognize the location of Lake Tahoe. In 2020, one of the buildings based there went onto the market. It was famously used as an important location in the 1974 flick, The Godfather Part 2. It was first built in 1935 for Henry Kaiser. Originally, it was a massive 15-acre compound. According to reports, it took 300 builders to create the compound in just 30 days. It was later converted to 22 individual houses that are collectively known as Florida Estates. This one for sale was Residence 20, which was built in 1983. It has 5 bedrooms and 4 bathrooms over 4,222 square feet. Much of the house is covered in large windows to give the best possible views of the lake from within. Other features include a gourmet kitchen, a media room, a library with a wood-burning fireplace, a master bedroom with a fireplace, and a mini harbor for your boating needs. Of course, because it's in a gated community, residents have access to a tennis court, a heated outdoor pool, and a jacuzzi. The price of this mansion was set at $5.5 million. Other Lake Tahoe house owners. A number of big names in entertainment, technology, and business have purchased homes along Lake Tahoe. After all, it does offer scenic views and privacy for the homeowner. The co-founder billionaire of Oracle, Larry Ellison, has owned a couple of properties in Lake Tahoe. Firstly, the property in Glenbrook. In 2013, Ellison put the 6-bedroom, 8-bathroom property on the market. He was originally looking for $28.5 million for the 9,242-feet mansion. In 2014, it was sold for around $20.4 million. The reason for the sale was because a nearby property came onto the market that caught his eye, the Colneva Lodge, built in 1926. The lodge has been owned by a number of big names and was turned into a retreat at one stage. Such owners include Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, and Chicago mobster Sandy and Kana. The Colneva Lodge became a haven for entertainers and politicians who were looking to relax away from prying eyes during the 60s. The lodge was where Marilyn Monroe spent her last weekend before her passing in 1962. In 2018, Ellison purchased the estate for $35.8 million from bankruptcy. According to reports, he has plans to convert the land into a luxury hotel. The reclusive filmmaker and business magnate Howard Hughes also ventured to Lake Tahoe to escape. Originally built in 1934, Hughes purchased the property in 1950. Named Summertide, the property came with 5.5 acres and currently has a main building and a guest cottage. Eventually, Hughes' estate sold the property in 1995. Summertide then underwent a lot of renovations after that. In 2015, it was put on the market for $19.5 million. The listing stated it was possible to build a massive compound or create a number of houses at this pristine lakeside location. In 2018, Summertide was officially sold for $17.5 million to an undisclosed party. Zuckerberg's Hawaiian home. In 2014, Zuckerberg decided to splash a lot of cash for land on Kauai Island in Hawaii. The 750-acre purchase included 2 land parcels, a sugarcane plantation, and an 89.2% stake in Pila Beach. The plantation reportedly cost $66 million and the beach was $49.8 million. In 2017, he spent a further $45 million on 2 more land parcels, giving his Hawaiian splurge a grand total of $106.8 million. The plantation had permission to build 80 homes on the land, yet Zuckerberg only has plans to build 1. But when he began building large 6-foot tall walls around his property, locals weren't too pleased due to the scenario being blocked. During 2016, the Facebook co-creator decided to sue a number of landowners within his estate. According to Hawaiian law, the landowners would be able to wander through Zuckerberg's complex, so he planned to take them to court in order to force them to sell the land at auction to the highest bidder. This action drew heavy public criticism online and in the media. Due to the backlash, he eventually dropped the case. You think? However, in 2019, one of the landowners that supported Zuckerberg ended up purchasing 4 parcels that Zuckerberg required at auction for $2 million. Okay, final fact finish. In 2017, the birthplace of Harry Potter, as shown in the Deathly Hallows Part 1, was put up for sale. The De Vere House in Suffolk, England, had an asking price of nearly $1.4 million. Recently, the 14th Century House has been put on Airbnb. With a 2-night minimum, a stay will set you back around $269 per night. Thanks for joining us today, we'll see you next time. Subscribe to our channel to receive more videos just like this one. And have a nice day. Bye bye.